FEN Weeknight with Airman Tim Moore.
Good evening. Welcome to FEN Weeknight. First of all, I'd like to thank Marine Sergeant Todd Wagstaff for doing such a great job sitting in for me last night. He hosted the news in honor of the Marine Corps' 212th birthday. The top story today is the 6920th ESG's memorialization and dedication ceremony on Security Hill at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Airman Rusty Barfield has the story.
Veterans Day is a time for all Americans to remember those who have given the ultimate sacrifice for their country. This afternoon, the 6920th Electronic Security Group held a memorialization and dedication ceremony in honor of 5 Air Force security servicemen killed in action during the Vietnam conflict. With me is the honorary guest of the ceremony, Mrs. Deborah Cleaver, who's the widow of Tech Sergeant Louis Cleaver. Mrs. Cleaver, what did this ceremony mean to you?
It's almost too rough to put in words. It was impressive. I'm sorry everyone couldn't participate. It was just more impressive than I can express. It just meant a lot.
If you were to give one message to the veterans' wives out there, what would it be?
Talk to your husbands, decide what y'all want to do, and then hang in there together.
Building 1523 was dedicated in honor of Tech Sergeant Rodney Gott, who was killed in action on the 5th of February in 1969. Building 1522 was dedicated in honor of Staff Sergeant James Dorsey, who was also killed in action on the 5th of February in 69. And Building 1574 was dedicated in honor of Staff Sergeant Michael Connor, who was killed in action on April 22nd, 1970. The conference room of Building 1523 was dedicated in honor of Sergeant Clarence McNeil, who was killed in action on the 5th of February in 1969. And Building 1500 was dedicated in honor of Tech Sergeant Louis Cleaver, who was killed in action also on the 5th of February back in 1969. Colonel Murray, did this ceremony meet your expectations?
Well, Rusty, I'll tell you what, it far exceeded all of my expectations. I was highly, highly impressed. I think probably the best word I could use is ecstatic. I really think that the members of 6920th practiced long and hard to make the ceremony come out as well as it did, and their efforts really, really showed. I think that all the members of 6920th are extremely proud of themselves. And I really think that just having the Band of the Pacific come all the way up here from Clark to play for us here really added a real special touch. And then having the wing and the 14th TAC Fighter Squadron perform a flyby that came in just perfectly, right on cue, was really, really great, I think. And having Chief Schofield come over as our guest speaker from Edsel, Scotland, was great because the Chief had done so much in getting this effort initiated. And that special touch of having Miss Debbie Cleaver come all the way out here from Hartwell, Georgia, really done a lot for the entire ceremony. I really, though, think that we need to say that the weather gods really conspired on our behalf, because when you consider that this is November 11th, the weather was so great. We wanted to have an opportunity to have this on Veterans Day, and we were successful. And I really think that the members of the 6920th and Missawa Air Base should feel real proud.
Thank you, sir. Veterans Day is not only a time to remember the veterans who died for our country, but their survivors. Reporting from the Officers Club, I'm Airman Rusty Barfield, FEN Weeknight.